don't get hit with the piano.
Okay. So today we are visiting our alma mater, University of West Georgia. But before we do that,
You didn't even get any louder.
I did get louder. But before we do that, we are going to go to our church in Carrollton. So we go to when we were in college together, they used to go to this church called Mount Holly Church. So we're going to go there and visit and say hi to everyone. This is supposed to be like our last trip to Carrollton. So this is like going to be our final farewell to that area. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Then we're going to get lunch. Then we're going to go to my aunt's house for a Labor Day barbecue. That's it, right?
Yep. A whole lot of driving.
It is a lot of driving. Carrollton is about an hour away. And then my aunt's house from Carrollton is like about another hour and a half. So we're going to be on the road for the majority of the day. But at least we get to meet them. I'm excited about that.
So go ahead and tell the people how we met since we're going back down memory lane.
Now, you might need to pianos for this, because I'm not good at telling stories, so you might be better.
You tell your side, I'll tell my side.
Alright. So, I'm just going to get into how we met, because if I do the stuff before that, it'll be a long story. So, saw Garrett on campus one day, and just thought he was just like a kindred spirit. Like, I just knew this was going to be my man. So, I hit him up on Facebook, and I was real smooth, went through the DMs, real smooth.
You make me sound like I'm a female.
I hit him up, but not like I want to get to know you or whatever. It was more like a, hey, I saw you on campus, you remind me of someone that's just, an interesting fact or whatever. So that was that. I wasn't expecting anything, to be honest. But then we agreed to meet up at a basketball game.
I saw you before that.
Yes. And you blew me off. I was sitting on campus outside the UCC, which is like where there's like food and stuff. And Garrett walks past, right? And I said, hey, Kid Cudi, because at the time Garrett looked like Kid Cudi. And he was just like, hey, what's up? And just kept walking. And I was like, yo, he is now rude. And I went on Facebook and I said that. I think I was like, some people are just so rude, like they can't even stop to say hi or something like that. I went off. But then after, I think Garrett, you messaged me and said, oh, was that you on the bench? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was you. I was headed somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I forgave him. And then we agreed to meet up at a basketball game on campus. And then we met up. The game ended. We went back to his dorm room. You're taking too much. So you have to go. We went back to his dorm room, and this was like in the afternoon sometime, like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And we stayed there and we talked the entire night. I mean, I don't even know what time we left. We talked that entire night like if we've known each other our whole lives. And I remember thinking, like, I've never felt that kind of connection to someone like that, And then from there, it is all history.
Okay, so here's my side of the story. I don't remember seeing Ashley, like she saw me way before the whole bench. Like before the whole situation on the bench with the Kid Cudi stuff. I had never seen Ashley before. She messaged me on Facebook one day and she was like, has anyone ever told you you look like Kid Cudi? And back then, everybody did. Like literally everybody. Like everybody said I look like Kid Cudi. I don't see it, but everybody did. Be quiet, Evan. So the day that I quote unquote blew Ashley off, I'ma just be real with y'all. I had to I was in Spain Spanish class. I had like a 2 o'clock Spanish class. It was like a Friday. And I didn't do a homework assignment for the Spanish class. So you have until 5 o'clock to turn it in. So everybody and their grandmama's sister ran back to their apartments or whatever so they could do that assignment real quick. I was running back to my friend's apartment and I was in a super rush because if I didn't do it then, I wasn't going to do it. Ashley was sitting on the bench and she was like, Cody! And so, that's how she was. She was like, Cody! And then I was like, I didn't interrupt your story.
You're right.
It's just like, because everybody called me that. So I just thought she was just some girl who thought I looked like Kid Cudi and was just saying I look like Kid Cudi. So I just laughed and kept it moving because I had to turn in that assignment. I didn't realize, like, oh, that was that girl that had messaged me on Facebook. So then I hit her up on Facebook, like, was that you on the bench? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, my bad. It's like, you trying to hang out or something? And then she was like, no. Like, so she blew me off because she was like, I'm going to the Z6 or something like that. And we ended up meeting at a Valdosta game. That was the first time we met. And her story is correct from that point on. So, yeah. About you every day, so don't think that I don't care.
And he told her something that the Lord did not say, to get Eve to feed the fruit to Adam.
Listening to my pastor.
And so men tend to die earlier here in the earth. You know, you look at the years, men tend to die on an average about 15 years younger than most women, because of the intensity of living and the weight that they are carrying. Not only that, because there is an attack on the life of men. The devil, when he wants to tear down something, he starts with the man. For example, even in church, if a man comes to church, there is an 80% chance that his whole family will go to church. If a man go to church in his house, there is an 80% chance his wife and his children will go to church. Now, if a man does not go to church in the home, and if the mother just come to church, it's less than 20% that anybody else in the house will go.
All right, y'all. We're leaving Mount Holly.
So, okay, now you can see us, because on the way,
no, but I was focusing more on the church.
Oh. Put the key in the ignition first, baby. It's
all
hot
right, y'all.
here.
We just got out of Mount Holly. It was a good service. We went. Oh, I was like, what? We both went to the altar at the end of the service. Got prayed over, so that's good. That's a blessing. I'm glad. But y'all, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I am tired. I am tired, you guys. Before he did the altar call, I'm not even gonna flex. I don't even think I was paying attention. Like, he was like da 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 da. Raise your hand. And by the time he said raise your hand, I was like, oh, he suggested something. But I was like, I don't even know what he just said to raise your hand for him. But then he was like, come on down to the altar if you need to make some changes. I was like, oh, that's good enough. That's good enough for me.
That's what he asked, though. That's what it was.
Oh. It was just like, well, that's good enough. I need to make some changes. And the way that they pray for people at Mount Holly, like, somebody comes up to you and puts their hand on your back and everybody touches and agrees. So even if I mean, we always need to make changes. No one can say that they don't need to make changes at any point.
Because you never really arrive as a Christian. You're never just at a place where, all right, I got it, I don't need any more prayer or anything. You will always need it.
Yeah. I'm glad we went to the altar. I knew Ashley was going to go to the altar.
How did you know I was going to go?
I just knew.
I went because I read something over the week that convicted me. And it talked about how there are Christians in today who are Christians, but they can't seem to understand that Jesus came in flesh and he lived and walked on this earth. And I thought about it, and I've been a Christian for a while, but I will be honest and say, not that I doubt, but some days are harder than other days. And even rolling up to church today, I said to myself, I'm going to go to the altar. Because, like, I need, like, a rededication kind of thing, you know? And I was sitting in church and I was just like, yeah, like, I fear that I have fallen into the category of people who, what is it? Know God but deny his power. Yeah, and I don't want to be in that category of people. Because, like, we are living in the last days, and you want to make sure that you are, like, fighting on the right side, you know? And you're not like the rich young guy that Jesus said, come and follow me or something like that. And he was like, oh no, I have to take care of this, that, and the other. And then Jesus was like, what? Like, you almost made it into the kingdom or something like that.
No, he said it's easier for a camel.
Maybe I'm thinking about another story. There was another story where Jesus said to the guy, like, he didn't say you have made it into the kingdom. It was more like a close but no cigar kind of thing. And I don't want to almost make it into the kingdom, you know. I want to be there.
Yeah.
So that's where my mindset was. Alright guys, we're making our first stop. This is the orchard. And this is where I lived about a year ago. And I used to live in this yellow house right here. This little yellow house right here. That was my last dorm room at college. Then I moved home. I actually liked living here. It was really quiet. There weren't any parties or whatever. And I liked that it was a house and not like in an apartment building.
Flats.
Yeah. And that was the hood back in the day. No one really went there.
Teacup, if you're watching.
Yeah,
Teacup used to live at the Lofts, so shout out to Teacup. Never went to a party in
Me neither. I always felt like we weren't allowed there. Like, this is for like the uppity rich people on campus. Say this bookstore is impressive because when I started as a freshman, the bookstore was like a shoebox. First dorm room as a freshman. There goes Bowden Hall. It was the struggle. Bowden was a traditional dorm. And we all had to share the bathroom. Like, we didn't have like a kitchen. Like, in our dorm rooms, it was just a room. And I shared it with the roommate. Shout out to Kiera. Shared it with the roommate. She was a good roommate. Yep.
And this is where we were gonna eat lunch, but it's closed. It's closed. We made it to our next destination. Haha, Highland Bakery. Some of the best sandwiches in the world, and it's closed. It's closed, actually.
Yeah, it's closed.
I wanted Ashley to hear this, but I want you guys to hear it too. This is what's been on my heart for my own self that I've been practicing, that I want you to start practicing, and you guys should practice too. So you gotta be careful what you say, because every time you say something, you prophesy to yourself, whatever it is. So like, let's say your stomach starts hurting, right? Try your hardest not to say my stomach hurts, because when you say your stomach hurts, you're putting it out there into the world. So like anytime my stomach hurts or something, I don't say it because I don't want it to manifest, because you are what you say. It does not hurt. My eye feels perfectly fine. See, practice. We say stuff like, if we're hungry, we're like, I'm starving. If we're hot, we say like we're suffocating. But like, we're really not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you gotta be careful with what you say, because you're prophesying what you're prophesying with your mouth, your circumstances.